we're going to rate some tracks of the other people have made using Suno AI. So I just thought it'd be an interesting thing, really. Hopefully, you can all hear me okay. I've just got an account sorted for Suno AI, and I'm just gonna scroll through the EDM section, um, show you on my laptop, and do some little snippets and see, if there's some cool tracks being made by AI. I always like to try and keep up to date with what's going on. So yeah, let's flip you around, and you can have a look. Right, there we go. Right, you have to bear with me because proper boomer. Right, here we go. So hopefully you can hear me okay. We've got the lab mic on the go. And we're just going to, what I thought we could do is we'll just scroll through Suno and see if anything pops out, see if anything is interesting, and me rate it, whether it's a hit or whether it's a miss. So let's start off with this one. Okay, we've got one here. Tom, I'm trying to shout out people as well. Tom Gage, Colourful World, EDM remix. So let's give this one. It's 6 minutes. Interesting. Let's give this one a little play. If I can work out how to play it. Oh my god, I'm boomer. It's there. Mm, very Daft Punk-esque. I'm liking it. Quite a long build up. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm not sure about that bit. It's kind of got that drum and bass vibe. Do you know what this reminds me of? There's a guy who does like Mongolian throat singing. Gosh, what's his name? And he does stuff like this. It's got that same sort of vibe. So yeah, it kind of reminds me of that with a bit more drum and bass esque. Now, do you know what? That's a bit of a hit in my eyes. That let's just skip forward a bit. Just very AI vocals. That's so weird. It goes to a very different feeling vibe. See, that to me, that's too wordy. A 6 minute track is too wordy. Let's just skip down later just to. See, that there is a totally different track to that intro. Oof, I'm not sure now. I like this bit at the start, but here, okay. Probably going to give it a like because, again, very, very AI. Well, very. The lyrics have been created by AI. Well, we'll give him a like anyway. So if anyone wants to go check him out, there's his stuff there. DJ Black Eye. There's a few from his here. So yeah, let's have a look at this one at the top here, just described as EDM. So I'm just going on trending, just to see what pops up. Already like it. Very, very Swedish House Mafia. Nice. Good build up. Depends how they handle this drop now. Just going to be experimenting with the volume setting, so let me know either afterwards or now if the volume's not quite right, because we can work on it going forward. Is it going to drop? Still building. Like it though. Don't let us down. See, that's pretty solid. The bass needed to be a little bit more prominent there. You know, it just kind of got a bit drowned out. But, I'd say, yeah, yeah, I'm gonna give that a thumbs up. That's pretty good. This one, I'm still on the fence about. The start was solid, but the rest was too wordy, so I might revise that to maybe a miss. It's that kind of borderline. Right, let's one made with studio. Well, let's check this one out. I've heard about the studio feature and experimented with it in the past. I use BandLab, but yeah. Okay, let's go with this one. Oh, I need to give this person a shout out here so you can see it here. It's I can't read that. TAROKUN 2090. Yeah, it's important that I credit people. Okay. Kind of a bit of above and beyond type beat going.
I work all day.
Ooh.
I carry the pressure. By the time I'm done, I expect things prepared.
Now, I'm assuming that that's lyrics put in through studio because that doesn't sound like AI lyrics to me. I'm no super expert, but to me that sounds like added lyrics on top. So I quite like the use of that actually.
When I come,
Okay.
what it matters. Here I like.
So kind of a more laid back vibe, more sort of bar vibe on that. Yeah. Do you know what? I know I'm still I'm still waiting for a complete miss, but yeah, I rate that. That's okay. Uh, I'm looking for some. Oh God, comedy EDM pop. That does not sound good. Called Little Chicken. Well, let's have a listen.
This one for the homie undead chickens.
I like the visuals up in the top right
Thank
there.
you for glowing up my world with the neon chicken.
Clear this.
Dance around the room.
You see, I get the AI funny songs where people are singing funny lyrics and stuff, but this just seems fucking cringe. But we'll continue. No disrespect to the creator though.
Little chicken run down the hall. So much fun.
Some of the music in the background's okay, but I'm gonna have to say sorry, Cosmic Bean, but that's a bit of a miss for me. I'm not one for the comedy things. This I forgot to shout out After Work by Misha. I do like that. So unfortunately, that one is a miss. Right, let's try and find something. I don't know if trance would appear in EDM. I'm assuming it would. High energy EDM disco funk fusion track. God, there's a lot in there. Well, let's give it a whirl. Only one way to find out. Again, interesting visuals on the top right there that I've not seen. This is new for Suno. First impressions, very um, sort of 20, oh gosh, 2015, 2014, early EDM stuff. You know, kind of like maybe a bit later than that, kind of animals. I'm trying to think some of the other tracks. Martin Garrix's Animals, that sort of vibe. Obviously, this I don't know what they're singing about. So, but the AI voice is actually well, the lyrics are pretty well done in this sense. But let's just skip forward a bit. Very European. That kind of well, Eastern European. Obviously, you can tell from the text, but very. There's stuff like this when I went to Bulgaria and stuff like that. So interesting of that genre. I'd say very mid. Probably good for that genre. Not particularly my cup of tea. I'll say mid on that one because it's not particularly sort of the kind of genre that I typically go for. Um, got another one here made with the studio, so we'll give that one a go. Heavy synth, that could be interesting. Let's try. Oops, oh, I've lost it now. There it is. Nice visuals. Ooh, I'm liking this so far.
Breathe in, breathe out. Let the noise fade out.
Hmm. I feel like it's off a movie. Like a movie soundtrack at the moment. That's an interesting thing. I'm assuming these are added afterwards, but they this seemed very AI in that it sang the style. It said funk. I'm assuming, and that is a common thing with AI music that the AI will sing some of these styles here. So there's just a little sort of interesting. It's simple, but I'm not against it. It's giving me kind of Cyberdog meets kind of um, like singing satellite vibes at the moment. Again, above and beyond, sort of. This bit's good. Do you know what? I think that's all right. I give that as pretty solid towards the hit there. That's pretty good actually. Simple, but I do like that. Got quite a few made here with studio. Interesting. Right, here we are. Digital trance pop. That's a unusual. Again here with the interesting visuals again. Immediately, I like it. It's got, funnily enough, it's got a very um, happy hardcore vibe there, very Euro trance. But let's carry on. I know I pause it a lot. Apologies. It's very Japanese now. So I can see the vibe they're going for there. Yeah, I'll give that a like. That's pretty good for that sort of niche. Listen to a bit more. Oh, I like that bit there. That bit. That's very almost like flip and fill. That is. I like that. Let's listen to that again. That's nice. Ooh, that is nice. I wonder if I could incorporate something like that. Interesting. I like that. Nice. Yeah, yeah, I like that. I might have to give them a follow. That's pretty good. Right, on to the next one. We'll try and keep it short. The reason why I keep it short is because of copyright. I don't want to play their whole track so someone else can listen to it. Um, if they want to put it out, they want to put it out. But I'm just rating it here, so uh, that's why I'm interjecting a lot. And also, it's my opinion. Try and keep it interesting. Right, dark melodic techno rave inspired. Relatively low BPM though. Yeah, yeah, we'll give it a whirl. Getting the dark vibe, yeah, nice. If there's AI vocals, that's pretty good. That's pretty good because I wouldn't off the rip be able to tell that's AI vocals. The inflection of the voice, that nothing else ever felt the same. She got kind of a lisp. That was good. That was definitely good. Ooh. liking this. A minute in and still building. Come on. Don't let us down here. Definitely. Definitely hit. I don't need to listen to any more of that. That is stunning. That's really good. I like that. Just the right sort of rolling, rhythmic beats and bass. That was yeah, that was a worthwhile drop. It's quite a long build up. I thought it was going to be like a step down drop and a tease, but no, that was impactful enough that that was good. Yeah, I was surprised. That was for I was expecting mid territory there, but this void.wav shining, definitely go check that out. Um, this is all just on the feed on Suno AI. I don't even think you need an account to view this. Maybe you do. But you can just create a free account and listen to some of these. But yeah, that's I'll definitely have to give that person a follow. Let me just no, I don't want to remix it. I want to follow him. Oh, I'll do that after the fact. Right, on to the next. We'll do a few more tracks and then we'll call it a day. And if you like this kind of thing, do me a favour, smash that subscribe button, smash the like button, all that good stuff. It really helps out the channel. I'm really trying to build it up. I've got some releases coming at the end of December that I'm just finished off. I'm just mastering one at the moment, and it's not quite right. There's a bit of funny reverb in the background that I'm struggling with. But yeah, I've got one coming out. I think it's the 22nd. So what are we on now? 17th. So yeah, in like 4 or 5 days, I've got a track officially being released. I have stopped doing the weekly ones because YouTube doesn't like long form at the moment. So this is what it is. Right, I'm getting distracted. Okay, what have we got here? Techno rock, cyberpunk. Again, no, I want to avoid it. Is that Korean? I want to try and avoid emo rage bubble pop EDM. Oh dear, that sounds. Well, let's give it a listen. Uh, the beat's all right. I'm not totally against it. Again, very Euro pop. Okay, I wouldn't say that's kind of like rap almost, isn't it? It's like do you know what it reminds me of? There's a lot of German artists like MCs. There's one whose name escapes me at the moment, who kind of she raps over techno, like minimal techno, in German, and it reminds me of that. Too many words. Too many words. Um, Slightly less words than that. That's okay, but what? In fairness, it's called parody infinite rage rap. So, but yeah. Okay, I'm gonna leave it at that. That for me, that's kind of mid. Not my kind of music. That's probably why, and a bit wordy. I wouldn't say it's a miss. Maybe mid to miss, something like that. And again, no disrespect to any of these artists here, or prompters, whatever you would care to describe them as. There's nothing jumping out at me. Piano modern. Let's try this one. Kind of sounds like more sort of emotional EDM. French. Okay.
Le vent souffle sur ma peau nue. Les étoiles dansent.
Tell you what, again, the AI vocals since last I checked in on Suno, I'm impressed. If that's AI, that's pretty good.
Dans l'inconnu, le silence crie ce que je veux. Un cœur qui bat comme des songes. C'est un peu d'amour. Dans la
Okay, so it seems like it's more. It's not going to actually drop. It's just one of those, almost like a pop song.
nuit pour guider. Dans son nez, je ne vivais.
Yeah, not my sort of thing. Very mid. It's probably good in its genre, but it's not my cup of tea. So I'll say miss on that. Detroit techno remix, lightweight, open work, hybrid, deep house, Detroit techno remix. I'll give it a go. Called Forest Deer. That last one was called something about love. By IA Music Song. Okay, where are we? This one. Again, very Martin Garrix kind of. Do you know what? That's quite a nice gradual build up. That's one thing with AI I've noticed on a lot of tracks is that they don't seem to they seem to get straight into the track, which makes it difficult to mix. Because you haven't got that slow gradual build up. So I quite like the gradual build up on this. Ooh, I like that in the background with the beat. That's nice. I like the way that's sort of layered. Ooh, ooh, that was nice. That breakdown with that. I like that. That was good. The tone shift. Ooh, ooh, that wasn't. Ooh, what was that? Ooh, that's jarring. Okay, so the first minute was the first minute I was gonna go towards hit, but after a minute, this is all over the place. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Unless this turns around sharply, unfortunately, it's gone from a hit down to a miss. Really soft drop that was. That was not impactful enough. No, decision made. This is a miss. This is a massive miss. Has so much potential in that first minute there. I was ready to smash that like button, and then it just went all to pieces and kind of just went into like a nothing burger. So yeah, take that first minute. So this is San Project's San One project. Take that first minute and perhaps work it into something else because that's got potential. It really has, but I'm not feeling it. Right, we'll do one more track, one more, and then we'll call it a day. It's just a bit of a proof of concept. This is just to see if this is something you're interested in. If it is, please drop me a comment. I do appreciate it, and go check out my other stuff. It's a tough, tough business doing music on YouTube. Right, come on, something grab me. K-pop. No, we've already had a few K-pop type things. Energetic, fast, upbeat techno, disco, K-pop again. Where's my techno? Where's my harder progressive house? If it's like Afro house, I might sort of be epic orchestral EDM anthem. This sounds good. Powerful orchestral strings, brass. Okay, this is the one we're going to end on called Remember Me. But again, it's K-pop. Well, okay, let's not judge. Let's just go for it. If I can press the bloody button.
오늘 네 생일이라 준비 참 많이 했어. 작은 선물 하나씩 왼쪽 주머니.
I'm going to leave that where it is because that again is K-pop. So I find it. I wonder if I can region um, sort of do it. Okay, there are subgenres here: heavy metal, classical, chill, catchy. Back. Try energetic. Aggressive might be good. Let's try aggressive. I see this going into rock. Nope. Acoustic, intense. Female vocals. We'll just go back. Trance. Trance, finally. So you need to sort out your filtering system because this is tricky. Bounce drop. Ooh. I know we said only do one more, but fast melodic orchestral music with strong driving uplifting trance. I'm all for a bit of uplifting trance. Oops. Sorry. Well, this is really orchestral. This again is very K-pop. Right. This is the kind of thing I'm looking for. Right. Ooh. I like that. That's nice. Ooh, that was a bit filthy. The way that stuttered into the next section. That was nice. Again, Japanese. Interesting. took an unexpected turn. I didn't expect that kind of rock fusion. It doesn't mention anywhere kind of a rock fusion, but we'll skip forward a bit just to see how it progresses. Very Nintendo, very computer games vibe. Again, I like the intro. I'm not begrudged for a bit of rock elements, but that totally changed. It went from filth to about here, and then went into kind of very mid for. But it's just because I'm not a huge fan of that genre. So yeah, interesting. I'd say mid to hit. It's got potential, probably good within its genre. Hypnotic high energy acid metal house. Wow. Come on, where's my kind of European filthy techno? Or oh, we're in trance, aren't we? Um, techno. There we go. Ask and you shall receive. Raw, saturated electro clash. I'm not an electro clash kind of techno. High tech, minimal techno, fast aggressive, dubstep. Dubstep's alright, but hypnotic Icelandic house groove. Wow, that is quite Twitch house core. Bloody hell! I wouldn't even know some of these prompts. They're just like crazy. Right, come on. Oh, here we go. Surround passing from left to right channels. So that's kind of like your 4D stuff. It's tricky to make. So be interesting to see how AI can do it.
Reco, reco! Cocorico! Reco, reco, cocorico!
Okay. Interesting. It does kind of go from left to right, but it's hard to tell without headphones on. Yeah, that's not techno, mate. Aggressive country. I think we have veered away from techno somewhat. Okay, hypnotic Swedish house. Okay, we'll give this a go.
I wish you were with me. Drenched in dove delay.
Interesting. Very distinctive. That's very interesting. I like that transition then between the two bits and with the drums coming in. That was quite nice. That was well done. Oh, and the like it, love it. Not the kind of thing I typically listen to, but it's very sort of like DC-10 in Ibiza, that vibe. But I'm liking the stuttering and the yeah. Yeah, do you know what? This is a hit. This unless this changes dramatically down the line, this is a hit. It's very that kind of Grandmaster Flash, Fabric Live vibe. Yeah, it's a bit gritty, a bit dirty. I like it though. Yeah, that we're gonna give that one a thumbs up. And that's a good one to end on. So I hope that's been interesting. Let me know in the comments if this is something you want me to do again, because there's so many. Well, I say creative people out there. So many good prompters, people using samples, like in the studio and stuff. So it's interesting to just touch base on what's going on in the Suno AI ecosystem. These, some of these are small creators, some of the big creators as well. So yeah, if you want me to touch base on this sort of thing, or if there's any tracks you want me to look at, please shoot me a message. I'm over on Facebook, Instagram. You can leave a comment in the video if there's a particular track that interests you that you want me to check out. And yeah, we'll do another video like this soon. So thanks everyone for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.